Yes. Alright, let's glorify God by teaching these animatronics what for. Tally-ho! Huzzah!
Adventure awaits! Huzzah!
Alright, now we go silent. Oh, brother. There was someone there. There's the little Freddles on the beddles. Chica's in the kitchen. Cafe Kumori is where I got the whooper. No kidding. Gracious. Okay. Nothing going on here. There's a Bonnie. Bon. Yeah, she's got good emotes, eh? He's in the room, isn't he? He's not. Okay, good. Get out of here. Oh, I heard something on the left. There we go. Good. They're getting active now. There's a Chica. Point of this FNAF is to, like the others, survive the night. To boop the schnoz and not get eaten. Yeah, I heard... Yeah. Rawr! So you have Foxy in the closet. You have to kind of keep the door closed on him so he turns back into a plushie. Like that. You have to listen. Keep the door closed when you hear a sound of breathing. And keep the Freddles off your beddles. They will turn into a Freddy and kill you. So, that's what you gotta do. Flash the light to keep Chica or Bonnie from coming down the hallway. Oh my gosh.
Would be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice? Was that breathing? It wasn't breathing. Oh my gosh. It sounded like breathing, but a different breathing, I suppose. Actually a big fan of FNAF story. Me too. I enjoy it. The lore. Okay. Back to the closet. Sunshine Faith is here. What done?
Oh, hi.
Oh my goodness. Thanks for the heartbeat. And thanks for nothing, Sunshine Faith. Thanks a lot. Need to listen for their breathing. If you don't hear their breathing and you close the door, they'll run up to the door, and when you open it, they'll jump scare you. So that's how it works. Holy mama.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Thank you for the 25 months in a row of sub-hype. Huzzah! I can't play that yet. Oh, huzzah! Okay, we survived that somehow. Cupcake. I don't think I had the time to check the right door, but whatever. Whatever. Charles loses again! Anyway, I guess the chemistry is so I don't switch the bathroom soap with straight bleach, and psychology is probably so I can learn to manipulate you into buying that Snickers right before you leave Walmart. That's very true. That's how that works, going to college. But yeah, I love the story of FNAF. It's very mysterious, very dark. It shows the like many horror stories, it tells a good moral of actually caring for children, which many people don't do. Children go through too many horrors, and they ought not to. That's one takeaway. But yes, Prime Gaming, welcome back to the Federation, Sunshine Faith. Thanks a lot. I tip my hat in your honor, friend. Hats off to you. Hello, Slave Fever. Greetings and salutations, my friend.
Hi.
How are you doing this evening? And thanks for nothing. Thanks a lot. Hope you're doing well. Therapeutic Thursday to all. Waiting for a sub for a few days to give you my... Hold on. To reformat things. There we go. Give my Prime. So hard not to have the emotes. Yes, just want to support you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sunshine. Yes, I was in a raid recently when I was lurking in some stream. Was gifted to Sava because I don't remember her at all. That's funny. Yeah, must be in the community. Got the best emotes back, yes. I like them myself. Was out early this morning, finally getting to sit down. Well, welcome home. Rest, relax, and enjoy me getting jump scared. Let's do it again. And please keep the blurps to a minimum, as it'll just take longer for me to beat this game if I'm not able to hear. You'll be scared with me? Nice. Definitely not too much. Alright. Yeah, blurps to a minimum. You cannot beat this game without hearing. So if there's a blurb playing, at an inopportune time.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Lambride gets the dapper Shrek back. Huzzah! Thank you so much for resubscribing to the Federation. Did I hear that in the wrong side? Ah. Well, that's good. Dapper Shrek. Thanks for nothing, Zach. Thanks a lot. Must resist the urge to blurp. Okay. Yes, that blurp is perfectly fine. It's not really a blurp, is it? It's a subscription. Nothing in there. Okay. Well, hi. Get out of here. There's Foxy. Oh. That was definitely my left ear. Okay. Yes, let us be clear. Subscription interruptions are always fine. True. I appreciate those, because people get things out of them. Oh! Okay. Homeless Messiah!
Oh, hi.
Spooky time. Spooky claps. Thank you, Homeless Messiah, for tuning in. Thanks for the claps. Top-hatted Fedoralist. Blessings. Welcome. Nothing. I hope I can keep Foxy out for the duration. Okay. I'm trying to keep the animatronics from killing us by closing the door when they are close, flashing the light when they are far, Checking the bed and the closet. He's in. Ah, well. Ah! So loud, man. That's so loud. Oh my goodness. What was that? Get off the bed. It's my bed. I don't know which door I should go for. Oh. Yeah, this is the most intense FNAF game.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Thanks for the subscription. Oh. Homeless Messiah. Ooh. Okay. Can hear Chica in the kitchen, so... Don't need to worry about... Oh, I don't hear her anymore. Probably should worry about her. Just gonna... leave. Get out. To the right. Oh. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Ew. Oh. Ah. Woo! Night 3 complete. Charles wins. Again. Huzzah. Woo. All right, Charles wins again. Thank you for that blurb. That was good. Oh, Roku VT, welcome back to the chill channel of Charles. Woof. He hates you. Well, this is positive. This is nice. Hate is such a strong word, game. Love the Nightmare animatronics. Me too. Me too. This is my favorite FNAF, I think. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is close second. But, I think this is my favorite one. You have to get up. How about no? You can get out this time, but you have to hurry. Oh, we're out. I didn't think we could get out. But here we are. Oh, we can go back in. What if... No, don't you remember what you saw? The exit is the other way. Hurry and leave. Okay. So this is supposedly the crying child. Thank you. So we have a little Fred Bear back there. He can't go anywhere. Oh! He's got a Spring Bonnie. Where is your plush toy? Mine is Spring Bonnie. I knew it. My daddy says I have to be careful with him or I will pinch my finger. Even the toy is dangerous. He is a finger trap, he says. Why would they make a toy that reproduces the spring lock mechanism reference? Better watch out, I hear they come to life at night. And if you die, they hide your body and never tell anyone. Why do you look so worried? See you at the party. Well, that's a very nice young lady. So encouraging, supportive. Aren't you the kid who always hides under the table and cries? Ah, no one else is scared. Why are you? Stop being such a baby. It's it's it. I see it. See? The reference. It, I'm sure. I'm not sure why, I don't understand why you like this, but I like you, and so I am here watching the insanity and being jump scared. You're welcome. Thank you, Sunshine. I know this is not your cup of tea. I don't know. There are some horror games that I'm a fan of. This is one of them. Why are you crying? Don't you like my toy collection?
Watch out!
Watch out! I love that voice. Behold, it's psychic friend Fredbear. Why is he everywhere? He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. Rah! Layla Game Zone is back. Huzzah!
Hey!
Hey, listen.
Yeah, so many people think that Navi is annoying. I love Navi. She's great. Very useful. You're going to the party? Everyone is going to the party. Oh wait, you have to go. It's your birthday. Ha ha. So yeah, everyone is bullying the birthday boy. Which, isn't that just great? Children are so innocent. We're back home. We made it. Be careful. Did we get scared from behind the television already? I think we did. So hold on. This is the front door. Who's laughing? There's Mangle, all mangled. There's a plush Fredbear here too that is also alive and watching us. Even in our sister's room. Everyone in here is obsessed with FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's. Tomorrow is another day. Who is this? Is this... That has to be Mike, right? I was thinking maybe it's William Afton. Maybe it's the father even scaring his son. But maybe not. Oh yeah, here we go. Fun with Splash Trap. Do we have time to catch up with chat? Because I'd like to. No, we don't. Alright. Let's get to it, I suppose. Gracious. Yeah, I saw you. We don't have much time. Oh no, I missed him. Oh no. Ah, I won anyway. We're not going to make use of it. The first time I've gotten to night 4. Yeah, agreed, Lambride. Better to hide under the table than have your head crashed in with an animatronic spring-locking bear 10 feet in the air. So true.
Start the game already!
It's already started. Okay. Goodness gracious. Things are already out to a crazy start. Okay. Okay. I guess that was breathing. I suppose. I know what Markiplier meant when he said, "That's the breathing!" Ah! Oh my. Well, there's night 4. We made it through night 3. Time for night 4. Buckle yourselves in for a long night. Alright, let me catch up with chat. Going up. Going up. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely the scariest FNAF of the 4. Probably of all 6 original Scott Cawthon games. Oh, okay. Basically, guy makes animatronics for a kid's restaurant. Gets a business partner later and they expand. Animatronic builder's son dies, spirals, and kills business partner's daughter. Builder finds out his son has possessed the animatronic that killed him somehow, so he makes a Child Snatcher 3000 to catch more kids and study this phenomenon. His own daughter gets yoinked as a result. Builder then goes on to kill 5 more kids and stuff them into animatronics at the restaurant. That is a pretty big, pretty good, succinct storyline, timeline. There's a lot more, though, with the first and second locations. A different MCI. I do believe there were other killings at the second, the FNAF 1 location. FNAF 2 location is when the original took place. There's a sister location. The William Afton was looking into Remnant when he killed William Henry's daughter, so maybe that was the reason why he was looking into it. Perhaps. I don't know, but that's a theory. There's lots of theories around this game, and I love theorizing. It's very interesting lore. Slay speaks truth. Slay only ever speaks truth. Sunshine is just here to be scared and show some emotional support to Charles. Thank you. Thank you, Sunshine. If you need emotional support, you're probably in a worse state than I am. Because while these games definitely are surprising, I've gotten over them like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was pretty scared by these, got nightmares from them, but nowadays, it's just a jump scare, just gets the heart rate going, which is one reason why I like them. Very little scares me anymore, from movies or games or entertainment. Which is interesting. It's like a thing that doesn't happen to me anymore. Interesting. It's gone. Ability to be frightened. Gone. So I do look for some horror these days that I can appreciate. Usually it's just like, oh, I appreciate that. That's pretty scary. Yeah. Instead of like, I don't know. Like a lot of people even view this and are like, I don't want to put myself through that or see that. It's too much. Like, no, it's just right for me. I guess it's kind of like spice tolerance. Yeah, I think that's exactly it. It's exactly like spice tolerance. Spicy games. Yeah, try to make it as compact as possible. That's skipping a bunch of stuff. Yes, that's good. Kids die, possess robots.
Security alert! Security alert! Woo, 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 woo!
Thank you, Layla. That's sun for you. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Yeah, there you go, Roku. You got the rest in there. Yeah, the kids' spirits possess the robots. Now I'm wondering, did the kids possess the robots because Remnant was already being extracted and used by Afton? Or was that just something that was already happening and Afton actually, figured that out afterwards? Because I think it's that way, the way you said, that he was studying it after he realized that the kids could haunt the animatronics, but I'm actually not sure. Because if it were Afton inventing the stuff and putting the kids in the suits himself for the purposes of Remnant extraction, then it makes the universe less fantasy and much more sci-fi, which Scott Cawthon has already always been interested more in sci-fi than fantasy. Which is interesting. I want to go back and play another of Scott Cawthon's games called The Desolate Hope, which is about a coffee machine which is interesting because recently in one of Steel Wool's games in the Five Nights at Freddy's series that just came out, Secret of the Mimic, there is a living coffee machine, which may be a reference. But Desolate Hope is about a sentient robot coffee machine that goes to a certain planet and is trying to find someone to, I think, serve coffee or at least help out the humans that are there. And there are no humans there, so he's just constantly exploring, looking for humans. Everyone is gone, and there are only AI left, robots. Anyway, pretty interesting game. Mostly two-dimensional side-scroller. But I want to play it. I do appreciate it. There is no time at all. This is fine. I like it, Sunshine. I like that this is fine emote. How's the beef jerky going? I haven't had much since the second day I had it, but it is very rich. Like, it's ridiculously rich. So I don't go back for more that often. More like a delicacy. I hope it keeps. But thanks again for sending it, Watsubi. The Random One official.
Hi.
Greetings and salutations, Random One. How have you been? Hello, Legend. Hello, Random. How do you do? I've played a weird, scary game that you package up dolls or recycle them, and there is a sort of maze involved. No, I haven't. I don't even think I can think of a game like that. Sunshine, do you know the name of it? Sundrop was as creepy as Moondrop. I agree, Layla. I agree. Well, maybe Moondrop was a little creepier. Only shows up at night, has red eyes, and spooky voice. Sundrop is creepy, though. Not gonna lie. FNAF 1 through 6 might be slightly fabricated stories for a specific purpose by William Afton, based on the events of Secret of the Mimic. Yeah. I don't know. I think the original games have one story, and the story they're telling now is a totally different one, but based on the same events. Still coming to terms with a possible reboot, saying the real villain is AI, not possessed robots, due to Scott Cawthon wanting sci-fi. Avocados from Mexico. Love it. Thank you, Layla. Can you find the Matsuri avocados from Mexico? Because that is a far better version, in my opinion. Behold. I sent this into what's her face? Chronicle of the Stars. And she rolled her eyes at me.
Avocados from Mexico. Avocados from
Mexico. Hold on, let me get this on screen for you. Behold.
Avocados from Mexico.
We need a blurb of that, friends. We need a blurb of that. Good heavens. Good heavens. But yeah, I agree, Lambride. I think it could... It's so weird. Scott Cawthon has made such strange choices. Originally, like, he is a genius, I must say. From what he's said about how he came up with the stories, it's like he has this intuitive idea of what a story is going to be. This is from a Dorco interview that I watched. That he has this thread leading to a story purpose that he doesn't really have fully fleshed out in his brain, but he's working toward. And he knows it's going to be good. And if he knows that if he works toward that plot point, then his story will be good. And there are some plot points that he is following, and then he realizes they're bad, and he gets rid of them. So there are all of these different plot points that are good, that are guaranteed to be good, at least according to him, and he's always going off of those. And that's led him to the story that he's had. But nowadays, it's like he's going off of literally anything anyone writes, and is like, oh, that's a good story. You know? It's like all the FNAF Frights books and the original 3 trilogy. Like, and he was invested and involved in those stories himself, making sure that they had some of those plot points in them. So I'm like, yeah, I do think that it was all supposed to be sci-fi and not supernatural, the entire time, although the whole idea of Remnant, even if it were some kind of chemical compound, is still so fantastical. But I do think that's where he's going with it. I think the timeline is the only thing we don't truly know. We know most of the timeline, but things like Secret of the Mimic do make you realize, yeah, this is probably all just Afton's scientific research that led to the hauntings. However, the original idea of just murderer kills children, children get taken by the puppet, put into suits so that they may live again, and they're vengeful spirits that try to kill William Afton. And there are different locations, FNAF 1 and 2. And then he gets spring-trapped by his own design, his own arrogance, his conceit does him in. He wears his own contraption, and his own contraption kills him. Very biblical, very ironic, very folktale-ish. And then he dies, but he comes back to life in the same way that the children did, because they got stuffed into the animatronics as well. So he gets brought back in the same way they did. And he comes after whoever is in the security rooms in FNAF 3. Now, I have problems with sister location. I don't really like the aesthetic that they went with. The whole idea that William Afton is so stupidly rich that he has these underground huge, massive tunnels filled with high-tech animatronics from the 80s that are like more high-tech than Elon Musk's robots of today. It's a little insane. It's a little unhinged. It's not very serious sounding. Woo! Thank you for the Biscuit baby. How's it going, Biscuit? Hope you're doing well. So I have issues with that.
Peepa boat.
Peepa boat.
Peepa boat.
Peepa boat. Anyway, not in blurps, unfortunately. Yeah, it needs to be in blurps. That's another blurp I am going to create. Might not be a good game. Dolmare. 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 Let's look for it. Whoops. Yeah, never heard of it. Aha. Very positive reception, though. That is creepy. Very FNAF. Very mascot horror game. Pilled. That's some high graphics. Yeah, that's Help Wanted style. Oh, hello. Very Chucky. That's loud. Bwah. Bwah. Okay, that's getting annoying. Thank you. I don't know why I laughed at that, but that made me laugh. Yeah, that's gross. Interesting, though. I'm interested. This could be a game I play in future. It could be. It could be. It could be. Yeah, very positive. Very unusual. Creepy without screamers. You'll not be chased by a monster. Nothing will scream or jump in your face. Don't have to fight anyone or strive for resources. Same time, it's not a chill game. It's still a horror game. You'll feel scared, unease, and oppressive feelings, like you're being watched or something will happen to you. Something definitely will. This game was made by developers who are too scared to play other horror games, so they made this. Huh. Cool. Cool. I should play this one. I should. It's also extremely cheap right now. Extremely cheap. I'm going to add it to my cart. Yes. Alright. back to the game. Back to the game. Thank you for the suggestion. You're the only friend that I know that has this. All right. Interesting. That is definitely, probably, FNAF related. Because Help Wanted has a similar mini-game in it. You're inspecting animatronics parts and either getting rid of them or putting them onto an animatronic body. So, very interesting.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Chill Will, thank you so much for the resubscription for 33 months. Welcome back to the Federation, my friend. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your continual support of yours truly. How dare you? How dare you? Watching someone play it, and it was scary. Mimics may have something to do with original game lore. It makes me feel weird. Right? Right? Suddenly just retroactively placing something there that was never there before and saying, hey, look, this is everything. It's like, oh. What? But hey, Scott Cawthon likes the idea, so you can have at it. You know, this is the deal. I don't hate the direction the story is going. I just wish that it had us go into places like Five Nights at Freddy's, like Chuck E. Cheese, like an old arcade, instead of Poppy's Playtime Factory Animatronic Museum. Because that's not anywhere near as scary or as relatable, you know? Who among us has gone to an animatronic invention extravaganza factory place? You know, it's so off the beaten path of anything folktale-ish or relatable to the common child experience, which is what these games are based on, children's experiences. And that's where I think they are the best. That's why this game, even though it connects very strongly to Sister Location, is the best. It's like child in your room being scared of the dark, and there actually being something in the dark. Or at least you think you see something in the dark. You know, that type of deal that's the worst, man. That is the most effective horror to me. You think Matt Pat influenced the game's first, based on Matt's first theories on the original game, and regretted it and is trying to clean it up with SOTM. Interesting. Oh. But that's just a theory. A game theory! Thanks for watching. Yeah. It is interesting, because you can theorize on what games will come next, what stories will come next, which stories are canon, which are not. It's fun. But I will say, Secret of the Mimic and Security Breach do not look very fun to play at all. I may indeed play them one day, but they do not have, like, interesting or unique gameplay loops. It's just walk around a factory, solving really weird puzzles that have no business being in a factory. It's like, play this video game puzzle, and then get on with the story. It's very strange. But that's Steel Wool for you. It's not Scott Cawthon coming up with the gameplay anymore, which I think was one of the better things about these games, is the unique way in which Sit and Survive was implemented. Layla Game Zone ordered jalapeno poppers, and they didn't give you strawberry habanero sauce. No! Sorry about that. So shocked strawberry habanero sauce is real. She likes it. It's a W. You like UFC? What to be asked? That's random. Kind of. I've seen a little bit. I don't like how far it goes. I don't like the groundwork, although it is very practical and effective. I prefer boxing. I watch a lot more boxing than I do UFC. Not that I watch much, but that last heavyweight championship, oh my gosh. That was peak cinema. What was his name? The gypsy? The Irish gypsy? The Gypsy King. He's a Christian as well. And then the Black Panther versus the Black Panther. Man. That was dramatic. There was drama. It had to do with politics, religion. Everything was bound up in that heavyweight championship. I haven't been paying much attention to boxing since then. I got kind of into boxing for a while. But no, I haven't looked at any UFC for a bit. I love Spice. I love Spice myself. We played Joyville 1 and 2 recently. Joyville. Add it to the cart. You bought it for your daughter because she likes these kind of weird, scary games. Interesting, interesting. Does she stream them? Almost 3 years now, Chillwill. Huzzah! May this be an ever better one. Chillwill for you. God bless you. Gonna head out to watch UFC fight. Good night. Good night, Watsubi. God bless. Enjoy it. God help those involved. You love Poppy Playtime. Well, that's fair. I mean, Poppy Playtime, I think, is a good game. But when you see Poppy Playtime, and then you see Secret of the Mimic, it's like, come on, guys. You could have done something better. You could have tried something unique and different than Poppy Playtime. Let Poppy Playtime be Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime, not Potty Playtime. Let Poppy Playtime be its own thing. Let FNAF be different. But when you literally have the same exact game mechanics as has been in video games for so many years. Actually, let me just vent for a bit. So, I recently watched a video on the fact that FNAF is so good because it came out at a time when people like Markiplier and PewDiePie were playing amnesia horror games where games where most of what you did was running through mazes away from enemies in a three-dimensional space. Then, in 2015, FNAF comes out, turns that all on its head, and the threats are coming at you, but you cannot move. That made them interesting, more interesting than their peers, such as that guy in the forest. What's his name? In the suit. That was peak YouTube years, back in like 2010. PewDiePie got big playing horror games at the time. Slenderman. Yes, Slenderman. Jane is a jerk can get you auto-modded? Excuse me? That's intense. Wow, I never knew that. Charles is a boxer. Yeah, Tyson Fury. That's it, Chillwill. Tyson Fury. Named after the man himself, Mike Tyson. Amazing. That guy is so tall. And he's a technical boxer. That's my favorite form of boxing. It's just like, tap, 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 tap. You punched him a lot more times than he punched you, so you win. Like, actually a pretty nice way of playing. Nice way of boxing. But he did actually knock the guys out, too. He could do both, which is good. Which is good. Yeah. I loved that time of life so much, that time of boxing. It was almost like the old heavyweight championships of old, of the 90s and 80s had come back for a bit. And they did with Tyson Fury and that other guy that he was fighting. I can't remember names for the life of me. But, man, those were fun fays. I always thought that joke boxing matches, like with midgets and such, that is so... I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I like that the midgets are getting work, but there's something weird about that. Demeaning, you know. Joyville 1 is crap, 2 is better. Mascot horror, Layla? She does stream them. Ooh. Hello, Real GW, CJ.
Hi.
Enjoy the lurkage. Yes. Edit a speedrun explained video. Oh, nice. Poopy playtime, says Real. Yeah, old Slendy. Nephew's here, he had you follow him. In the end, I found out my mum and him were watching the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I was teaching him to say Mary Jane is a jerk, and Mary Jane was not good enough for Spider-Man. Got to teach him the important truths early on. That's actually true in the movies. That is actually true. She left him in the third movie. What? What the heck? That's so stupid. Saw both his last 2 fights. So good. So good, Joel. So good. I loved it. I loved it. Charles versus Jake Paul. I'd pay to see Charles make that rich boy cry. I wish I could, but he's actually a pretty good boxer for being what he is. A completely dishonest YouTuber. But he's got some physicality. He's probably over 200 pounds heavier than I am. Too. So, better than WWE? Yeah, I agree. But I love the WWE as well. Cool. Okay, I have to see you play some of that, Layla Game Zone. Watches Charles destroy Jake Paul, then give him the gospel. I wish I were that good of a... He's a heavyweight. I am like... What is it? Bantamweight? Featherweight? Like the tail end of the smallest weight class of boxing. But I would love to sock it to him. You know, give him the straight, honest left. That'd be nice. Anyway. One isn't essential to story or anything. I have VODs of both Joyvilles, Joe Files from last weekend. Should be in your VODs. Very well, I shall check those out when I can. At my leisure, Layla. Alright, let's get into it again. Night 4. Here we go. Wish me luck. God bless me. See what the deal is with this night. What is the dealio? Oh. I like one-handing these FNAF games. Oh! I clicked the wrong button. Oh! Well then. Well. I didn't expect them to be so active so soon, but that's night 4 for you. FNAF used to be indie, right? Still think Poppy Playtime is the best indie horror. FNAF isn't indie anymore, is it? Or is it? Is it considered indie? Probably be like the scene in Fruits Basket where Toru punches Kyo in the shoulder and Kyo looks directly at her and says, "You suck." yeah, exactly, chill. Yeah, unfortunately. If Charles were on WWE, the Lord goes before me and fights for me. I'm just the vessel he uses to put teeth on the ground. Instant Chica Rip, yep. It's mainstream, you think? Okay. I used to think that indie status had to do with the amount of money involved or the how well polished a game was. I don't know anymore. Did you win that anime OP game show? Yes, I did. Biscuit baby. Yes, I did. Of course I did. I lost one of the rounds, though, out of like 5, so there is that. Let's go! Charles wins again! It was very fun.
Let's go!
It was very, very fun. No, I haven't tried out the Alice game yet. I do have to play that on stream as well. I think that'll be fun to do. I'd give Jake Paul a try if the losing purse were big enough. True. I think I would get killed. Like, not just hurt. I think I would die. Personally. That game is fun and depressing. Oh, great. Wonderful. Check your Steam, Charles? Check my Steam. You mean check my self-esteem? Charles Blurry Streams. Yeah. Received a gift from Orfeo. Anael and I are now friends. Niao. Niao smells good in Japanese. Anyway. I see nothing. Oh! Wait, yes, I accept. I accept Morrowind from Lord Orfeo. Okay, well. We'll wait, we'll just wait. Probably didn't go through yet, but that's okay. I don't expect anything from anyone. Charles Blurry Streams. It happens. FNAF is considered indie probably only by reputation now. I think they're practically owned by Steelwool at this point. Is Steelwool not an indie game dev? Not sure. Give me stuff. I'm a streamer. I mean, I do like stuff. I can't deny it. I will accept stuff from people. I will not reject stuff. That's why I'm here. I'm asking for money. That's the only reason I'm here. Okay, I'm gonna close the door anyway. It worked. Alright, so now I know that is breathing. Right side again? Okay.
Aha.
Hypnachi.
You must be the new hunter.
Thank you so much for the subscription.
Aha.
Oh.
You must be the new hunter.
Layla Game Zone's gifting. Thank you for the monies. Layla. WW Layla. www.winning Layla. Winning, winning, winning. Thank you so much for those 4 gift subs. 5? I can't tell because I'm focusing too much. Oh, snap. Oh. Okay. Good. Is Foxy in? I guess I have to check. Oh, he's not. Good. For now. Okay. Nice, quiet, chill night. At the Afton home. Okay. Out of here, Bonnie. Bonnie Boo Boo. Chica. Ah! Okay. Ugh. Come on. He's in. Can't find it. Yeah. I'm dead. Fare thee well, Layla. Have good streams. God bless them. And I hope to see you next time, whether in my streams or yours. I don't know what to do. Okay. Rah! Slams door on face. Exactly. That's what we're doing here. Oh, I hear him on the left already. Hi. Oh no, he's still there. No. Okay, get away. Oh no. Okay. He's still there. Why? Ah! Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Ah! Come on. No time to check Fossey. Left and right doors. Way too active. Oh, but thank you so much, Layla Game Zone, for being here and gifting those subs. My goodness. So much monies. I do appreciate it. Oh boy. No obligations to give money, obviously. I was joking. I was joking. But I do appreciate it. I do need it, but, you know. Thanks again. Thank you so much. So kind. Ocean Princess Hypnochi. And, who else? Well, at least Hypnochi and Ocean Princess are now Federalists in the Federation. Huzzah. Alright. Get back to it, shall we? It was 4 o'clock. It was past 4 o'clock when we died. Doing well this time. Night 4. Alright. Stay out of my room, Foxy! Well, there's Chico. Didn't expect her to be there. I heard that. Little crunches. There's no reason to lean forward. I'm not actually listening in, you know, physically. Yeah, that's Foxy for you. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. How did... I didn't hear a thing. How did Foxy get in? Confound it. Oh well, I guess I should have waited a moment. Let's just get right in. Get right back in there. I'm not losing tonight. We're going to finish night 4 tonight, hopefully. Hmm. That was close, actually. 3 Freddles. It's too many Freddles. Hmm. I heard that. I'm closing it. Phew. It's a little confusing then. Bonnie, please. Away with you. Oh boy. Okay. Get down on. Oh snap. Get. Good. So far, so good. Was that on the right or the left? I can't tell. It's the left. Confounded. What is that sound? He's in. Get. Ah! Nah, it's got to do for now. Oh no, I hear it in both ears. Yep. Oh boy. Yeah. It's a little glitchy. That was close. Oof. Okay. Oh, good. I think we got it. Warrior for Christ! Greetings and salutations. Well, that was lucky. Didn't get jump scared immediately. Bye! Hi, bye. Gracious. Bye-bye. Yes, Charles wins again! Huzzah! Night 4 complete. Yes. Meowdy. One day till the party. How are you, Charles? I missed you. I missed you, warrior, for Christ. I'm okay. Oh, we're locked in the parts and service room. Please let me out. I dream about you every day. That's a bit much. But I am honored. That's a bit much. Please. Please. We've got the Spring Bonnie. We've got Yellow Freddy. Golden Freddy. That looks like an actual bone to me. What if it is? Could be. Probably not, though. Fun with Plush Trap. Well, that was nice. That was a good little interim. Fun with Plush Trap. Yeah, there is Balloon Boy, is there not? Let him walk. Ooh, not. Oh well. One more. I get this every single time. And I never use it to win. That would be crazy to do it first try. Dream you are the king and I'm your knight. I fight dragons for you. Joke. Well, that takes all the fun out of it if it's all a joke. Holy cow, that's loud. What is that? What is that? Huh? I don't know what that is. Okay. It's Golden Freddy. Okay. What? Hi, Golden Freddy. Hi. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, those Plush Trap bonuses don't matter at all. Because you don't know how to play the knight yet. It's only on replays, I suppose, that would mean anything. But I thank the Warrior for Christ for being my knight. Yes. I delegate my dragon slaying to others. Oh, yeah, welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I've not been doing well lately. Not feeling well. Unfortunately. Which is why I did not stream. MC Wolfcat, raiding with a party of 3. Welcome in, raiders! Applause for the raiders, huzzah! I don't know what that means. Welcome in, MC Wolfcat and friends, Datamec, Jen of the North, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. How do you do? God bless each and every one of you. Hi. What do you do about that? Hello. Hey there, big guy. You want some food? Meeper Meeperson. It's the Meeping MC Wolfcat, the mod and dear friend of the channel. How's it going, Jen of the North? Yeah, we're playing a horror game with jump scares, if you did not notice. Whew. And you were playing Black Clover Mobile? They are going to get rid of that game, aren't they, at some point? Getting in as much as you can before it goes away forever, MC Wolfcat. Hope you had a fun stream. Thank you so much for choosing my stream to raid into. For those who are unaware, my name is, of course, Charles Quasar Banks, Chancellor of Chill, Champion of Chivalry, Christian Content Creator, and Gaming Gentleman of Twitch. Get back to it. Did you get jump scared? Yes. Yes, I did. So, it's just Golden Freddy tonight. Trying your best, service clothes on the 21st. That is so soon. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? What if I jump scare you? What? I closed the... I did the exact same thing I did last time. A Ted named Fred. He is a Ted named Fred. A Teddy named Freddy. The big old teddy bear. Perfect timing. Was it perfect timing? Is it ever perfect timing? Do I just flash him? I don't know. So I held the flashlight on him. That did not work. Trying to figure out what to do about this. So the last time I closed the door, this time I held the flashlight on him. This time, if I see him, I will run away. I must say, I don't understand this game. Yes. You're trying to locate the monster and do what is necessary to keep him from jump scaring you. You don't know what that is yet, so you just have to figure it out. Welcome to the team. Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, there are pills on the side table. We must last through the night. We are at midnight. Need to make it to 6. Okay, so I didn't hold my flashlight on him. I just flashed him once. So that doesn't work. One thing at a time. Nom. Streamer code name Picard. Nice. Jean-Luc Picard. Charles getting sleepy. It's been a good day of streaming, though. I was about to say, it's been a good day of streaming. Been a good day of streaming. Okay, so you see him back away. Power down. Yes. Power low. Get away. That does it? Are you serious? Okay, that doesn't do it. What? What? I'm confused. Stop yawning. I started yawning an hour ago and you not helping. Well, that's why you end a stream, isn't it? That is an adorable red panda yawn emote. Panda Gaming for Fun is the name of the stream. What an amazing channel name. Oh, excuse me. Woohoo! Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you close the door faster. Coffee. Now, if I had coffee, I would not sleep tonight. I love coffee. But I cannot use it past 2 p.m. if I want to sleep. Oh my goodness, everybody take cover, he's gonna swallow us all. His mouth is too large. Maybe I flash him like this. Are you a gremlin? Am I? I'll leave that up to you to decide. Cocoa and chamomile are here. I get it. I got it now. He switched states when I flashed the light. So once he gets closer, then I close the door. That's what I'm guessing. Brian is here and always watching. Wonderful. But yes, I see Coco and Chamomile. And I will say, Yoda is something of a gremlin himself. Okay. Never thought of him as such, but he's kind of a goblin. Green goblin. The Green Goblin! That's a creepy sound. Ugh. Oh boy. And hold. It worked! I figured it out! Haha! He's not a problem anymore. Ah. Aha. Okay. Hi, hi. It's after midnight. Order takeout and mutate. Never heard it said in such a succinct way. Dude, that is creepy. That is... Whoa. That is whoa. Very smart game design. You don't want to animate him. So you don't. You just make different animated states, or different pictures. And then you force the player character to make him move by turning off the light. Absolute genius. And that's something that...
Nice to meet you.
Ooh. Thank you for the fabulous frabjous follow, Henryac 043. Oh, snap. Oh. Hi, Freddy. That's weird. You are very strange, sir. Spoopy ghost. Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Kinda love that. It's so cool. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Durr. 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 I made fun of him. That's what I get. Okay, so there's another thing here that I'm missing. Scowy. Yes, quacked the game. I quacked it. A herp-a-derp. A hurdy-gurdy. Are you Santa? He's yellow Santa. Alright, here we go. And Charles is dead. I am dead. I am die. Thank you forever. I like this game. Stop moving around, Freddy. Let me get a good look at you.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I don't need to rely as much on my hearing this night. Emotional damage. Ah, put your mask back on.
I'm die. Thank you forever.
What?
There it is. Okay. That is so crazy. I'm just gonna let him get closer to me before I do anything, like shutting my door. He's inside, isn't he? No? Oh. Okay. What? Excuse me. I closed the door. What do you mean? Did I do wrong? I don't know. But the fedora is kind of on, in a manner of speaking. I can do one thing. I can do this. That's not very large, is it? Put it on real snug-like. Hides under bed. That's probably the best thing to do. You bed hiders. Alright. And away we go once more. Ready? Checks bed. Oh, Sonia Mayer is here. Sonia May. Welcome in. That works, that works. They're going to make me yawn. Data mech. Oh, how's your week? It's been... oh, well...
Meow. 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 No.
It's not been great. I've not been feeling well. We did stream on Monday, for which I'm grateful. But I could not stream Tuesday or Wednesday, which I'm very sad about. But today is good. Thank God for good days. How's your week, warrior, for Christ? Do tell.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go. Going?
Good grief. Good grief. Oh my. You shall not pass, Freddy. You shall not. What? Huh? I don't understand that. Been okay? Okay. Bed passed. Alright, here we go. Don't passed. Apparently he's going to pass. Pass out more like. Oh boy. What was it? Thought I saw something. I don't know where he is. Just keeps running around. You can... well, no. You can't hide in the closet because the monster may be in the closet. That's the problem with that. There we go. No time. No time to lose. He's fast. He moves around quick. I'd like to tickle Freddy. Oh. What? He's not there anymore? What? He's an incorporeal beast. Okay. Heavens. Where is he now? Going for the closet. Where? Yeah, they go in the closet. Oh no, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead, okay. This is night 4. Excuse me? Find Fred. Exactly. Oh, my lander. I can't believe he got me there. No, wait. Is this night 5? It says night 5. Did we roll right through nights 3 and 4 tonight, ladies and gentlemen? I forget. I thought this was night 4. Maybe it's night 5, and I forgot. I'm doing too well. Ooh, it says 5, so... This is night 5. I forgot. I'm too good. Yes, we did? Okay. I was gonna say this one seems pretty hard, yeah. Yeah, this is 5 Nights at Charles. That would be a game. Dead at Fred's. The bear cheats, I call hacks. MC Wolfcat is pretty mad. Watch out, Freddy. MC Wolfcat's gonna get you. He's violent and dangerous. Whole body's a weapon. He does not abide by the laws of physics and geometry. Why? I don't understand. I close the door. Charles Freddy is in your house, IRL. He could be. He could be in your house. Could be in your closet this very moment. Sitting there going... Wouldn't that be something? Going... Okay. He stopped moving. Okay, now he moves. Paranoid streamer. Come on. That was weird. Okay. He interrupted himself with laughter. I'm just perplexed. Did he get into the closet? Warrior for Christ jumped. Was he in the closet? That's a good question. Poppy pants. Poopy pants. He was in the closet. He was in your closet. He wasn't in this closet. He was in your closet. That was a weird night. I didn't spot him on any of the doors. Either of the doors. Ooh woo. He's in your closet, ooh woo. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. Accidental ooh woo. Just slipping out. I am an anime girl. I just accidentally ooh woo every once in a while. What? Excuse me. Oh. I unmute tab 2. He's in your closet, ooh woo. Yeah, I don't understand this night. I understand one thing about the night, but what is happening? I guess I just need to check the closet when he's nowhere else? That makes sense, but usually the closet shimmies a bit. Night 5 indeed, Real GWCJ. Welcome back to the active chat. So, when you say you didn't mean to say that, Warrior for Christ, what do you mean by that? Do you mean to say that you meant to say it in someone else's chat? You talking to another streamer who likes your woos? He's not there. Not there. Keeps running around. Stop it! You have uwoos at him. Affects 5,000 grown adults a year. What is going on? He's not anywhere. Show yourself, Freddy! Frederick! There you are. Alright, we got him that time. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna get you, Freddy. Uh-oh. Where is he now? Oh! Dude, this is so cool. I love this. Why do I love this so much? I just love it. Okay, what? It's so weird. Woohoo! Yeah, I hope you don't either, Datamek. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. He's on the right. Now he's on the left. Now he's on the right. Confound it. Good. This is gonna be a long night. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, well. Lost him. I'ma punch you. Oh my gosh. I hate you, Freddy. What was that about? Ah! That's so stupid. I checked every place he could be. He was nowhere and jump scared me. A poem by Charles Quasar Banks. MC Wolfcat says, I have very bad news for him if he ever finds himself in my closet. I have a cannibalistic jacket that eats everything that is not clothing, much like my coffee and snack-stealing couch. Quite a nightmare to get anything out of their clutches. Oh dear. 28 days after Freddy's, yeah. Dead by Freddy's. Sometimes it eats the jerseys, cause they annoy him. I never wear that jacket, too grumpy. Yeah. Hope I don't poop. I know my cat did, I can smell it from here. Red Bear teleports to either the closet or the bed on laugh. He also fake laughs, but that's beside the point. No, that is a very important point, because if he fake laughs, then you waste time checking those places. But good to know, Real GWCJ. Fred will make you dead. Okay, night 5. We can do this. We can do this. By the time that night falls. Still light outside. Summer. We got a runner. If he laughs, go to those points, because he double laughed the last time. Yeah, that's true. So he did a fake and a real laugh. This gives you nostalgia for these sorts of old houses. In the way that Five Nights at Freddy's 1 did for old arcades. Oh, snap. Okay. I flashed him one too many times. I'm just going to trust. He's gone. He just left. That's crazy. Alright. Ooh, gotcha. Red Eye Freddy. Yeah. You clipped my ooh. Oh, thank you. Okay. Hey. Come on. I guess I found him too late. That's a stupid rule.
Peepa boat.
Paper boat.
Peepa boat.
Paper boat. Samako Saba.
I'm a winner. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Is that what we're calling him now? Birds? Hello, Ferds. Kind of like how a cat is a car. So Fred is Ferd. Birdie.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Meow. I don't think there was any indication where he was coming from then. Unless it were behind the blurb of Markiplier Meow. Yeah, you can only go to the closet or the bed and laugh. I didn't hear a laugh. There was no laugh. That time, anyway. But that is true. If that is true, that is good. Good to know. Thought you were going to check the closet, but then you looked at the bed, yes. He was just on the left side, was he? Didn't hear that either. Okay, he's going back and forth now, so... Now he's here. Not really. Oh, he is. It's not eyes, it is ears. You do have to listen. Okay. So now, I'll check the closet first. Because I never check the closet. There he is! Hmm. Oh, he's moving again. Okay, so he could be... Nope. Move! Oh, okay. That was fake. Alright. Man, that was convoluted. Complex. Yeah, the mechanics of this game are much better. Wait a minute. He's moving still. Okay, so he's not there. Huh. Okay. That was the fake laugh. He's back on the right again. Get ready for bed. Very well, MC Wolfcat. Have a good bedtime. Rest up. Rest well. Wait a minute. He's not there. VA movement after laugh is fake. Okay. That's very specific, but I'm getting it. Come on. Okie doke. McSleep Cat. God bless the McSleep Cat. Oh, he's back. Okay. Checking the closet first, because that's what I... Okay. Fairly well. Hope to see you again soon, MC Cat, whether in your streams or mine. Okay. Well. Blind mode, having to distinguish is so hard. Yeah, blind mode. It's crazy. What? Okay. Okay, where is he now? There he is. Should come bid thee good night before you retire. Oh, very good of you. Thank you. Sometimes he's just nowhere. Seems. Okay, closet first. Oh, must be a really funny joke. I'm a freak out. Boots up an ultra gory game. What game would that be, Datamec? Sometimes he's nowhere after Charles talks over the footstep noise. Well, my headphones should be loud enough to where I should be able to hear, even if I'm talking. DI2. What is DI2? What's that stand for? Gracious. Ah, Dead Island. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. He's nowhere there, right? He's nowhere. Unless he's in which case that would make no sense. Yeah, now he's nowhere. So he doesn't always have footsteps associated with the door to which he goes. Is that so? He was in closet? So he doesn't always have to laugh in order to be in the closet. Does he laugh to check the closet and the bed? And then he moved, and then there was silence. You did as you were leaving. Oh. Well, that worked. You don't have to double flash him. That's strange. Working this time. It's cool to do, though, I guess. Okay, there's a laugh. Was it? Nope. Bed. Yes. Okay. Not on the right. Not on the left. Closet. Not in the closet. Not on the bed. Checking the right. Oh, he left. Okay, that was weird. Checking the closet. Okay. Going to the right. Not there. Checking the left. Nothing. He's nowhere. No laugh. Not in closet or bed. Not on right or left. You see? Nothing. No indications. Oh well. Watches Event Horizon. Never Sleeps Again. Was that a truly scary movie? I've had that on my to-watch list for a while. I never really got around to it. Very scray. Very scray. Whoa, did I see something? Guess not. I'm excited for the FNAF 2 movie, kind of, tentatively. You love scray movies? Depends on the movie for me. I hated Hellraiser. So bad, in my opinion. But, I really liked 1408. Are you in the movie? No. Sadly. Not this time. Okay. Not on the right. Okay. He's on the left. Oh, wow. Fake laugh. Now, I want to see FNAF 2, but I'm not holding out any hopes it'll be good. I think it'll be another B movie like the first movie. Just okay. But with a ton of references that fans can enjoy. Wonder if Markiplier will be in this one. Oh. That was random, there was no laugh. I like to stare at him sometimes. Oh! Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha! Oh my, that's a lot of laughing. Okay. Alright. A lot of fake laughing. Gracious. So much faking out. Woo! He's back. That's funny. This is hard. Hard to keep up. Oh, he's gone. Oh boy. Could be anywhere. Oh snap. What? Okay. There are times when there are no indications whatsoever and you just have to figure it out. Look every place as fast as possible. Okay. Okay. Confound you! Dude, I got him though. I'm so mad. You can't just do that. Like, okay. The mechanics are good if there were a sound effect for everything he did. The fact that there sometimes are not sound effects for it means that there is... It's completely random. There is no skill to it when there are no audio effects playing. Yeah, unironically rigged game. Completely unironically. Oh boy. Yes, I'll look at Discord after the stream. Thank you for sending the clip. Yeah. Alright. We go again, we go again. I can't really do a top hat with headphones and play this game. Unfortunately. And I can kind of do that. Just hope it doesn't fall off. We'll try that for a while. Top hat is on. Yeah, he's nowhere. Okay, now he's there. But yeah, there are periods where he has not laughed, nor has he made a sound. And he's not anywhere yet. He's nowhere now. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I didn't close the door. Okay. That was definitely, deserved. Mr. Pamplou, good evening to you.
Hi.
Greetings and salutations, Mr. Pamplou. Welcome. Therapeutic Thursday. I hope you're having a good one. Welcome back to my humble abode. Make you want to play FNAF again? Have you played this before, Warrior for Christ? FNAF 4? Spoopy therapy time! Yay! Get all your spoops out. Get your heart pumping. Yeah, we're doing immersion therapy, basically. Immerse yourself in the spoops. Trying to beat night 5. Amen. Oh, all of them. Wow. Impressive, Warrior for Christ. You're a big FNAF fan. Spoop, spoop, spoop. Coco and Chamomile are excited. Not help wanted. Not the newest one. Oh, okay. Why did I press down? Oh, I'm so dead. I pressed down instead of close the door. I wish the controls were different. I really do. I wish that when you were at the door, you could just click and it would flash, and right-click would close the door. That'd be far better and easy to implement. I don't know why you didn't do that. Because when you're in your room, the clicking has nothing to do with the flashlight, but just the doors themselves. But when you're at the door, you could easily program it so that you have those two buttons to click. There he is. Help wanted. No puking. I've never played a VR game. Is it worth it, Datamec? Is it worth the $700 or whatever? And setup. And puking. Howdy. Okay. Yeah, he's nowhere right now. Well, this is stupid. There's no way one could know where he is. So if you don't happen to choose the right place out of the 4 ways you could look, in the right order, then... sorry. He was not nowhere. Okay, where was he, real GWCJ? Checked the left, checked the right, checked backwards, checked forwards, and then he killed me. Wasn't paying attention. Well, what I'm experiencing is what I'm experiencing. But maybe your experience was different. Yes, survive until 6 a.m. If you're not paying attention, you do not get to say what was happening. Oh, that was fast. That was real fast that time. Spook for 5 days, yes. Well, 5 nights. Not 5 days. Okay. F. It's like Fortnite. Everything is like Fortnite. So we do have to check the doors early. You can still come to them. 6 minutes is apparently what it is, but man, it's hard to get through 6 minutes in this game. It's PUBG on steroids. So yeah. This is one of those situations where he's not anywhere. Right now. There he is. Okay, so he wasn't there and then he was there. So he hangs out in the back for a while until he chooses what door to come to. Okay. Nope. Yep. There he is. Oh! Excuse me? Okay, so don't do that. I can't believe that worked. Alright, we got him. Whatever. Okay. Oh. Good. Okay. Where is he now? Bed. Nope, not bed. Not out there. Where was he? He double laughed. Closet. I checked the closet last, though. So he wasn't in there. That was literally the last thing I did before I died. Poor guy just wants to talk to you about an extended car warranty and you keep evading him. True. You went right hall? Is that the last thing I did? Well, again, how was I to know to go to the closet at that time? Can we look that back? Can we watch that back? That'd be nice. I would like to see. But not yet. Alright. Let's go again. And let's try to make sure we see what happens. He laughed once. It's moving around. Moving around again. Going to the left. He moved to the right. He's not to the right. No laugh. Nothing.
Ah. Let's go, amigo. Let's go. Okay, okay. Can we?
Okay. I'm turning those off. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Alright, let's go. What? Okay. He laughed. Not in the bed. In the closet. He laughed, but he went away. So he double laughed. Bed, okay. Went to the right. He went toward the left. Does that mean he's there? Yes. This time, anyway. He moved. He laughed once, but I believe it was fake. I could check, though. No. Right door? Yes. What? I didn't hear him move. Okay, he's in the closet. Couldn't tell that he was in the closet, though. Just had to check. Whoa. What? Oop. Okay. I'll try. Oh. Oh no. Ooh. He's back again. And he left again. Oh. Okay. Stop it. Okay, where is he now? He's not anywhere now. Gotta keep checking. Okay, well, so now... Now we've seen what a long run was. We're close to the end. But... how did it get me? What I miss? What I miss? Yes, this is a battle royale. Either Freddy or me. Going to get the, winner chicken dinner. Ah! Lopple! What is Lopple? Yeah, very poor timing. Good so far. That was fun. That was a good run, but... whenever he goes silent, it's like... well... I guess I'll die. Been watching Saba's VOD of Mouthwashing, also a creepy game with an interesting vibe and story. Yes, I watched some video of that game. I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. I mean, it was a full-on story game. just very depressing. You know, everybody dies in different ways, and then the real killer is revealed, and it's like, okay. I don't know. Just didn't catch me in any way. Just very gory. Very bloody. Very nihilistic, I suppose. Mouthwashing is a really good speedrun. You can speedrun mouthwashing? That's crazy. You can do it, Charles. Thank you, Mr. Pamplu. Thank you for the cheers. Low score with a fake, yes. No, almost, yeah. Got comboed by the sounds. If he's silent, check the last side you heard. Possibly just game bug. Dude, that's what I hated about Five Nights at Freddy's 3. You have such a difficult precision gameplay game. And then there are these bugs that throw out all the precision, throw out all the skill. And it's like, well, the game determined that you will die. If you're going to have timing-based gameplay, it has to be perfect without glitches. Because if it is just a glitch, then it's like, where's the fun in knowing that a game can just screw you over? That's horrible. Horrible. Yeah, it's definitely depressing, lol, but the storytelling is fantastic for me. Horror at its finest, IMO. Is it even horror? It seems just depressing to me. What Want to know how to make holy water, Charles? How do you make holy water, Brian? I know that, if priest prays over it, that's how it works. It's now holy. At least in the Catholic Church. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, it has to do with 3 bowls and dipping your finger into each one and such like, but other than that, I don't know. Is this a setup for a joke? I'm waiting for the punchline. Ah, you boil the hell out of it. Ha ha. I think it's more psychological horror, but that's my favorite type because I get bored of the big scary monster chases you kind of thing. Yeah. I understand that, but again, horror? I don't know. See, I like psychological horror. I like Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 1, but I wouldn't. I don't know. I guess you would call it psychological horror generally, but it's like it's the horror of, one of the people in your party are killing people, doing atrocities, or are going to betray you, are betrayers. You don't know who it is, but I don't know, something about the presentation, something about the way they did it just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. Not very scary to me, not very horrible, just kind of gory and kind of just sad, human nature showing itself. Ugly. Ugly, I'd say. Watch the 420 guide again, I figured out why. Oh yes, real GWCJ? Feels like both horror and terror. I'd say the gradual break between reality and fiction is pretty horrifying. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's subjective, I suppose. Subjective, I suppose. But yeah, that's definitely not a game I was playing on my channel, unfortunately. I'd rather play Five Nights at Freddy's. When he picks a side on the next movement interval, 3-second movement interval. Whoa. Moves into the visible hallway. So he's on the side, just not visible. Oh, he always makes sounds when he moves back and forth, so he's just sitting at the dark part in the end of the hallway. Oh. Fredbear is always the annoyance of this game's max mode. Okay, so he could be in a hallway, just invisible. Aha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that he was just standing invisibly in the back. So you can't tell which side he's at until he appears. Because there was that one point where I opened the door, flashed once, not there, flashed twice, and he was there. And so I was like, oh. Yikes. And then I closed the door and got away with it, but yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's really bad. Because then you can't, there's no determining factor as to where he's going to be. Especially if he doesn't play a sound, But it makes sense if he doesn't move to the other hallway, that he's not going to make the sound of moving to another hallway. I have to keep that in mind. If he hasn't made a sound, he's probably still at the same door. That is a good call, Real JWCJ. Thank you for looking that up. Thank you very much. We'll try again, friends. We'll try again. Let's cook in unpredictable factors to troll the players, yeah. There he is. You see? He wasn't there, and then he was there. Okay. Oh, should I check? Or should I go to the door? That's always my question. Okay. Alright. What? Oh no. So we ran over there, but then ran back. Oh no. What is... What? What? What was that? Okay, he was there. Alright, I get it. Move away. Alright. Oh, he's going back. Okay. Suddenly. Oh, come on. Okay. You're ugly, Fredbear. Oh, okay. I'm gonna check the right door. He's not. What do you do in this situation? Okay, there he is. So it's true, he just chills over there sometimes. Oh, that's so annoying. One of his ears looks like... I mean, it's probably just broken, but it looks like he's wearing an earring. Where'd you get that pierced at, Fredbear? Did you go to the mall with your friends? There he is. That's the gameplay? Oh my gosh. He's just meddling now. We figured the strats. Huzzah. So if you hear him run to his side and you don't find him there, he is there. You just can't see him. Oh. Yeah, that's exactly right, Mr. Fairblue. That face. The happy boy. You mean that happy child? Come on. He does play like a child. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, you can also tell the difference between the laughs. The bed laugh and the closet laugh. What am I saying? Okay. Oh, brother. Okay. It's like... like babysitting. That's what this is like. Oh, what? Huh?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Kiki Smith 40. The fabulous Frabjous follow. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Come on. Good.
Welcome
Uh-oh.
home, good hunter.
Thank you, Goofball, for the 6 months of sub-hype. Thanks a lot. Welcome back to the Federation. Okay. Yeah, baby, we did it, ladies and gentlemen, with all of your help and support. Huzzah! Goofball, thank you so much for being here. Kiki Smith, nice to meet you. Can't wait, you're so excited? Excited for FNAF 2 movie? Yay! The Iron Mouse emotes. Wow, your brother is kind of a baby, isn't he? Babies suck. We hate babies. What kind of a jerk logic is that? Oh, my word. We got it down. Thanks to you, Real. Thank you for being patient with me. Oh, boy. Yeah, he becomes invisible instantly in the hallway he's in. It's unpredictable. It's predictable, just highly annoying, right? We figured the strats. Standing in the door like... Yeah. It's a very happy bear. So he can run back and forth, but it sucks to learn that he does that sometimes, yes. Zack attack with a smack fest. Head desk. I need one of those emotes. Good to note, on this night Fredbear jump scare, if unchecked for 15 seconds. Oh, interesting. Same with night 6. Fascinating. We are going to be playing night 6, but that's probably all the time we have tonight. We're going to have to raid out in about 5 minutes. Oh, man. That was fun. That was honestly very fun. Once I knew what was going on, then it's like, okay, I can do this. It was fun figuring it out as well, but there was a period where I was like, I got what I felt was no fault of my own. And it's not my fault, because the game doesn't tell you Freddy's mechanics. So, fascinating. Fascinating. Yeah, this game definitely does have better mechanics than FNAF 3. And the fact that it wasn't a glitch helps me, you know. It wasn't... I wasn't dying because it was a glitch. I was dying because... what I didn't understand was what he was doing when he was gone. Because he was gone. Like, he wasn't anywhere. He wasn't in the left door, he wasn't in the right door, he wasn't in the closet or in the bed. He was just standing at the end of the hallway on one of the sides, and we couldn't see which. So it's like, you don't see which. That's not how you tell. It's just by hearing. Where was the last place he was? Even if he's not there, he is there. So, that's interesting. I don't know how anyone would figure that out by themselves, which makes Markiplier's playthrough to me even more miraculous, because I don't know that he even figured that out. He just kept playing and freaking out. And I understand why now. Oh, gracious. I have 3 hats on. Oh, my word. Ah. His position is the same as if Chica Bonnie peeks around the corner, yeah. I guess that's true, but he doesn't have an animation for it, or a picture of it, right? Unless there was a little bit of something there that I couldn't see. Maybe there was. Excuse me. Alright. Anyway. Your brother is kind of a baby, isn't he? It's hilarious. Yeah, when children cry, it's just the funniest thing ever. Psychopaths. Why don't we help him get a closer look? He will love it. No, please. Come on, guys, let's give this little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal. Yeah, these chads. Look at them all. They're all wearing wife-beater shirts. Yes, we did it, Coco and Chamomile, we did it, finally. That was a rough go for a while. No, I don't want to go. That mechanic wasn't really discovered before the game was decompiled a while after, so every Let's Player before was just off luck. That is insane, real GWCJ. That is insane. Oh, my word. You heard the little man, he wants to get even closer. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss. On 3. 1, 2... Those crunchy sound effects. Was that the bite of 87? No, it wasn't, Markiplier. No, it wasn't. Oh, that was good. I mean, that's terrible. A child just died. well, got his head crushed. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe. Anyway. So I watched a theory recently. I think it was by The Unwithered Truth. Just a little squished, yeah. He actually didn't die. The lore from UCN is that the one whom you should not have killed is the one who is inside Golden Freddy saying, "It's me." So the crying child is the one saying, "It's me." It's not Cassidy, because he shouldn't have killed any of the children. Why would Cassidy be the one saying, "It's me," you know, as any particular, like, importance to Afton? But if it was Afton's own child, then that would make more sense, since his child would know him, is saying, "Hey, you can't recognize me because I'm Golden Freddy. I'm your son." So it doesn't make any sense if this is the death, right? That's the death. But it does make sense if, spoilers, when he dies in the hospital, that it was because of William Afton actually pulling the plug and killing his own son in order to study Remnant. Or rather, Agony. In order to create Remnant, which would allow him to bring back his son as an immortal being, somewhat like what happened in Sister Location with Mike, that he created an immortal son in place of the son who got squished. So, I like that theory, and it's embedding itself more and more into my head the more I play these games, because this is the first time I've beaten this. The first time I've played these games. And, I love the original FNAF lore. It's so good. It's so interesting. It's horrible, but it's so fun. It's so satisfying to put the pieces together in a way that makes sense. You know, that's one reason why people love these games. One of the main reasons, I think. Does make sense with the "I will put you back together" line, right? Yeah. And it does make sense that all the Golden Freddy plushies would be Afton. And how they're talking to him. So he didn't actually want his son to get squished. Because he kept warning him about his brother. He just wasn't there because he was probably in his dungeon, his murder dungeon, working on Remnant. Yeah. Very interesting stuff. There was a fan FNAF game set in a hospital. It was a great game. Really? I would actually like to try some of those other FNAF games once we've played through all the originals. Because I've never played any of the 3D FNAF games. I've played through Five Nights at Candy's, which I will also play on stream one of these days. But I'd like to play some of those. As long as they're not malware. You know? So, we'll see. Flashy is basically confirmed in SL. Ah, yes. This is why Mike redeemed himself. Yes, Indie Retro. Now, my question is, was Mike... Yeah, that makes sense. Now, my question is, was it at the end of Sister Location? Or, I believe it was. Or at the end, or an ending, you see the ruined FNAF location, and, or rather, what is it called? Frights. The haunted house. And Mike is talking, and he's saying, I followed your instructions. She was there right where you said she would be. I should be dead, but I'm not. I'm coming to you, I'm going to find you. And then Springtrap pops out, right? My top hat fell off. The Springtrap comes out. So I'm thinking Mike at that point was still on his father's side to some degree. I think he was on his father's side, personally. Possibly. Yeah, night 3 or 4, I can't remember. Oh, okay. It wasn't just at the end. Good night, bro. Good night, warrior for Christ. Fare thee well. And Kemspook, thank you for the lurkage. God bless you, Kemspook.
Oh, hi.
What was I saying? So I believe, like, why would Mike be trying to find his father? I mean, I guess to try and stop him. Oh, that's the name of the hospital fan game. Final Nights. Final Nights. Okay. That makes sense. Out of context, it's like, wait, which nights? Thanks for the stream. I must be off. Thank you very much for tuning in, Coco and Chamomile. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for being here. God bless you. Appreciate you. Glad you could be a part of it. Finishing the 5th night anyway. But fare thee well. Indie Retro says, but I highly don't believe the whole Springtrap is Mike theory because it makes 0 sense. Yeah, that's true. I don't believe that either. I think Afton is obviously Afton. What gets me is that Springtrap is in UCN. You know? That's what's weird to me. Why would Springtrap be tormenting Springtrap? That's the one thing I've never understood. And maybe it's just a gameplay mechanic. That's fine, but if everything is meaningful in that game, even the dialogue, all the characters that are there, because there's so much lore out of that game you can get just by all the characters. Well, not just Springtrap, Scraptrap is there as well. That's right, that's right. So there's Springtrap, Scraptrap, both attacking William Afton. Again, it could just be the vengeful spirit using the visions of what killed him, the horrors of William Afton himself against himself. That's fine, but why are there 2 of them, and why is it... Yeah. I mean, obviously it's FNAF 3 and Pizzeria Simulator Afton's. Representation of Afton's pain. That's a very philosophical way of looking at it, and it could very well be that, but I like more concrete answers. But yeah, there aren't 2 Springtraps, though. Like, Scraptrap is Springtrap, just at a later date, right? We know that from the voice actors being the same, and the timeline being, at least from FNAF 3 to Pizzeria Simulator, in a line. So... Well, Afton is literally a character, so I like what Zack said, yeah. It's just very strange that there are so many of the same character in the same games. I guess it's the same thing as, like, Baby having, what's her name? Scrap Baby, right? It's like there's Scrap Baby and Baby. Both. They're not different animatronics, really. Baby is... Baby! Yeah, it makes sense, I suppose. In a weird sort of dream logic, nightmare, hellscape logic sort of way. Scraptrap is from the future, but in fairness, before DBD, Springtrap never had a voice actor, just Afton, aka Scraptrap. I mean, that's what his voice actor is, right? That's who he was. He voice acted in... when did he first say, I always come back? Right? So, and that was in... Is that in Sister Location? No, he was in Sister Location. In the beginning of Sister Location, Afton was played by the same guy who played as Scraptrap later in Pizzeria Simulator. It was Sister Location. Because at the beginning of Sister Location, he says, Baby has all of these, you know, he lists out a whole list of things. She can blow up balloons at her fingertips. She has an ice cream maker which can dispense ice cream in her stomach hatch. Blah blah blah. So Afton was in fact first voice acted in Sister Location. Then there's also Ennard, Scrap Baby, and Molten Freddy all existing at the same time. Yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, UCN, physically, none of the physical traits matter. You can have 5 of the same character all in one place. We'll bring them all into one place. Oh boy. Oh dear. Yeah, the fact that Springtrap is now in Dead by Daylight is crazy. That's crazy. Kind of sad they didn't make a British voice actor or a British actor play as William Afton. I mean, the guy who they got is a legend, but yeah, in the games he's always British, and Mike is British too, with a British accent. Can't wait for the FNAF 6 Saturday True Ending grind. Yeah. Yeah. How do you get the true ending? How do you get that, real GW, CJ? UCN, I think Afton is in hell. Yes, I believe that's very well attested. Zactac, I agree with you. Nothing has to make too much sense in hell. Just makes me wonder if the hippo, Mr. Hippo, ever actually had, like in universe, if he ever had those lines and said them. Was he ever actually alive? Did he have remnant? Was he going around with Orville Elephant talking about sandwiches and rye bread and ducks and the meaning of life? Going to lakes with Orville, the animatronic elephant, feeding the ducks bread that will kill them. I can imagine that in my mind. But, yeah, probably not. I'm expecting that he was brought to life by the vengeful spirit, and he just happened to be a gentleman, and an old gentleman at that. Depends on the ending you want. I was just referring to completion certificate. Ah, fair enough. Kinda weird to think that FNAF 6 is supposedly in the future. Makes you wonder what they would have thought looked like before being damaged. Then again, people have also theorized that the spring Bonnie in the back room crying child was trapped in. Could have been what Scraptrap looked like before. Well, the damage part. Well, we know what he looked like. In FNAF 3, Afton was in Springtrap. Springtrap is the origin of Scraptrap. So, it's not like they're separate entities completely. It's just different time period. You know, FNAF 3 takes place before Pizzeria Simulator, which is FNAF 6. I always like to believe that Hippo and Orville were just old people Afton thought were witnesses. Ooh. That's actually a really good thought. Maybe they were both, you know, friends, yeah, in real life, and then got... Well, and that's what the Hippo actually, if I remember his voice line correctly, states, is that you seem to have come across a particularly grisly fate. You know, why am I here? In the vents, with all these colorful animatronics. Well, maybe it's because I met a similar fate. But who knows, you know, so... Could be, I like that theory. No, I mean the Scraptrap model before it was damaged. Maybe a different Spring Bonnie suit. As far as I understand it, Indie Retro, Scraptrap is Springtrap. Like, they are the same. Or that they're supposed to be. Their models are incredibly different just because Scott Cawthon got lazy. As far as I'm aware. Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be the same suit, the same person. Just that the passage of time made Springtrap look like Scraptrap. That's what he was going for, but obviously something was lost in translation. So yeah, the original Springtrap body is like red, and he has lots of veins and like intestines wrapped around or something. Red tentacles. Whereas Scrap Trap, you can just see the bone. You just see the skull sticking out the top because the thing is worn away. Original Spring Trap is the supposed to be the less damaged version of Scrap Trap. But obviously, there are tons of changes, like him having toes. So that's the oddity. That's the oddity. Now, if I were to start theorizing based on what Scrap Trap looked like, like there are too many coincidences of him like having it's like he just got into another Spring Bonnie suit. What? Kind of silly. That has a lot of the same damage, but a lot of different damage as well. I don't know about that one. Now, the thing about Scrap Trap, Scrap Trap, is the same thing as Scrap Baby. Obviously, it's the same suit, but he has added on things that were not there before to keep himself going. That's, I think, what the idea is. And again, designs are way too different, but I do think that's what was supposed to be going on. He took Scrap and put them on himself. So, please pray for protection over my dreams. I've been having very strange and unnerving dreams. Don't want to give the description of the subject as I'm trying to avoid thinking about it, as it's already happens deep in my subconscious. These dreams are triggered by recent conversations and TV series that I'm not watching about the same subject. I'm so sorry, my friend. But yes, God give you heavenly dreams. Think upon that which is above, not that which is on earth. And may the peace of God that surpasses all understanding guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. MC Wolfcat. Yeah. Put on some good worship music. Think of heaven, think of God, think of Jesus, and that which is beautiful, that which is lovely, that which is good. And, I believe you shall be protected in Jesus' name. Angels round about you, around your mind and heart and eyes, in Jesus' mighty name. Amen and amen. Peace be with you. Sleep well, MC Wolfcat. Burn Trap is actually the Mimic. Yes, the entire Steel Wool series has to do with the Mimic, meaning Spring Trap isn't really in Security Breach. Yes. Why was Spring Trap in Security Breach? Yeah, that's right. Yep. Now, which Mimic is it? Is the question now. Is it the Sun? Is it the same Mimic as the one we see in Security Breach? Or not, You're very welcome, MC Wolfgang. If you go off real-life physics, which the game doesn't most of the time, FNAF 3 ends in a fire, so the suit would have melted and pretty much binded with Afton's skin. So FNAF 6 would be the same suit. That's what I'm thinking as well. Yeah. I mean, he survived, which means he didn't actually necessarily have to go through the fire, right? I think it's not necessary, since he isn't super burned up, that he found some way to completely save himself from the flames. That's my assumption. That's my presumption. Or the deduction, rather, based on the evidence, is that he found a way to completely escape being even burned. Unless, again, we change the lore, and Steel will change the lore, and Burn Trap is actually meant to be Spring Trap because they're referencing that he was burned, which would be completely stupid and erroneous since UCN shows both of them together, and you can very easily see that Spring Trap was supposed to be Scrap Trap, and that Scrap Trap is just a later version with different add-ons and takeaways from his suit. So, yeah, Burn Trap is not Afton, like Indy says, but it's very misleading to name something that, especially in the files. According to Scott Cawthon, Burn Trap was not even supposed to move or be a part of the game. He was just supposed to be something in the background inside of a battery power-up capsule that you could look at and say, I wonder what that's for. That's what that was supposed to be. It was just supposed to be like an Easter egg. And then they made an entire boss fight around it, and it's like, oh, okay. But I do think he is a mimic. I don't think he's the same mimic that we see. Well, actually, I don't know, man. I don't. How did he get to where he was as Burntrap if he was also down below the entire place? Hiding out in the dark in a cave. You know? The Mimic built this in a cave! Mimic just felt like, oh, we need Afton as a villain, but also not Afton. Yeah. Steelwolf. I think that's what Steelwolf felt like. Steelwolf. But actually, the first 7 games were all the Mimic. Afton never existed. Get retconned. Yeah. Honestly, I'm starting to believe that everyone is a robot in the entire series. I'm actually thinking that Five Nights at Freddy's is the precipitating beginning to the cataclysm which kills everyone on Earth and turns them into infinitely living robots based on Remnant that become the world of both Chipper and Sons and the Desolate Hope. That's what I believe. Because there are characters from Desolate Hope in Chipper and Sons, seen in the background, gigantic robot things. And Desolate Hope is supposed to take place after a catastrophic destruction of humankind on Earth, or, well, a different planet, actually. But, nevertheless, the lore, where the lore is going, everyone's a mimic. Just about everyone's a mimic at this point, or some form of human robot hybrid that has some form of UI that can be interfaced with Vanny and other entities, AI entities. That seems to be where the series is going. Like, I wasn't too interested in FNAF anymore after Security Breach came out, because there were so many stupid decisions. It's like, the real baddie is Vanny, but wait, the real baddie is the Blob, but wait, the real baddie is Afton, but wait, the real baddie is the Mimic, but wait, the real baddie is Bonnie? Bonnie? And it's like, what? I don't understand. Why all of this? Kind of satisfying that they had a Bonnie in the game at all that you could interact with. But just having an evil Bonnie at the end chase you was rather lame. There was no real secret to come across. It's just like, oh yeah, that Bonnie is evil. Okay. Very well. Does that have anything to do with anything in the story? The fact that there was an evil robot Bonnie in the end? The Rocktronic... What is it called? Rockstar Bonnie. The Rockstar Bonnie was just bad. But wait, there's more! Exactly, Big Black Guy Reviews. Welcome in, my friend. I have to say welcome in and good evening, because it is rather late. I need to go to... No, it's just the Mimic. He's the Mimic too! Who isn't the Mimic? Less people to rule out that way. Alrighty, friends. That was fun figuring that out. That was really challenging, but we got it eventually, thanks to GWCJ's research. Oh, but we did it. Night 6 is next. Night 5 complete. I am very proud of myself. Indie Retro says, it's so stupid that they were never used Vanny as much as they showed in the trailers. Yes. What the heck did Steelwolf do? What the heck? I know. Even Scott Cawthon said he really liked Vanny. Vanny was potentially his favorite character in the series. And I'm like, what? And then he says, I'm sad that they didn't use her like I wanted them to. So yeah, that was just a fumble on their part. Biggest fumble of the century. So, whoa, sorry about that. Blowing your ears out. But that's some nice music. Benny shows up 3 times. 2 of the times were discovered were not discovered until 2 months after launch. Right. Right. As an enemy. FNAF version of "Great job, Mario, but the princess is in another castle." I suppose so, Big Black Guy Reviews. And that's the deal. They want to keep pushing the can, kicking the can down the road, as the saying goes. They don't want to end it with any satisfying solutions, otherwise people would just lose interest. But something that I see is that when you give satisfying solutions, it gives people hope that there are satisfying solutions to come as well. Right? So, if you don't have any satisfying solutions, you just feel like there's no reason to keep looking for answers. In my experience, in my opinion. Security Breach was such a mess, yeah. I do not look forward to the day I have to play it. Because there will come a time when I get to that point where I defeat UCN and Help Wanted. I don't know if I'm going to play Help Wanted. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll see how you all feel about it. And once I do, I'll have to switch over to the Steel Wool games and I'll start playing through them. Steel Wool just is IMO, pushing out games to keep the brand running for monetization. Totally agree. And the thing is, Scott Cawthon is totally okay with that, which I understand. It's keeping him in the money. I'm sure he's pretty happy about that. But if the creator and author of all of the best parts of the game is unhappy with anything, that shows a major failure on their part, which I think shows a somewhat callous nature with the team at Steel Wool, that even though they're making these games, they're not basing the success of it, they're not basing the mechanics, the animations, the everything off of Scott Cawthon's okay. And the funny thing is, in that interview I recently watched, Scott Cawthon chose not to play the VR or certain portions of his own games because it was too scary for him. So, truth be told, he doesn't even care that much anymore. He's happy, he's fun, he's having fun with the stories. He's having fun adding into what Steel Wool is doing. But he doesn't care enough to be too mad about it. Which, you know, fair enough. Good on him for not being a whiner or anything, but on the other hand, I just think these things could be way better if he actually was more involved. Scott knows the series is taking a turn, but if he says anything, no more stonk. Yeah, I think so. I think so. It's so sad, man. It's so sad, but people will still eat it up. You know, I will too. And, we'll just keep hoping against hope. Praying against hope that something better comes out along the line. So anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in to today's streams with Charles Quasar Banks on this Therapeutic of Thursdays. We got to night 5. We beat night 5. I'm so pleased with myself. I was wondering if I couldn't get through night 3, because that was giving me a heckin' concern. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. God bless you, fare thee well, and remember, the good Lord loves you, and so do I. 8-hour stream, let's go!
You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Right. Where are we going?
Where are we going?